Just had that
Denny?
little
Oh, Dennis?
yeah, you
Yeah.
kinda looked at you had that fucking tilt and you're like had that smile on your face. I'm like, "Oh my
I
god,
am a
fuck."
golden god.
Dude, I sat down and rewatched I picked a random episode where Dee goes in that clothing store with Charlie, and Charlie's, like, stealing a bunch of shirts and shit, runs into Fatty Magoo,
Oh,
and Dennis
goddamn.
is hell-bent on, like, you know, making dresses and selling them, but he's like, "I'm a winner, and I don't listen to no, don't do that, or stop." And my wife's like, "That's kinda shit that rapists would say." I go, "Yes,
That's the point.
that's the point."
Oh,
And
man.
at the very end, he comes in with the fake tits and the like that,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"What the fuck?" He's like,
That,
what happened to Dennis? Dennis was always a winner." And he shows up in that dress, and it's like,
yeah.
"Ooh."
That one was I don't know if I just had it on the other day or, like, I think I was watching something and left the room or fell asleep, I don't remember, but I came back in and that same one was on,
Oh,
where
goddamn.
he was measuring the girl and he was like, "God, what you are so fat," like, calling her fat and stuff.
It's like, I don't remember what he said. He said you ate the pantry or something before you
Yeah,
got here, some shit like that, and
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah. And
"That's good
the
stuff."
Fatty Magoo girl, that actress, there's something about her, dude. I don't know what it is, but she looks very attainable, I guess, but she's still, like, cute. I don't know.
Mhm.
I find her
Yeah.
attractive.
She's not
Ju
bad. She's
Judy
not bad at all.
Greer, yeah,
Yeah, not bad. I would, not turn it down. I
right.
think's the safe way to put that. I would not turn it down. Um, so how's it been going, Eric, since we've been taking so many weeks off because of gay things happening or one of us feeling like shit? How's it been going?
Alright,
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was last week, the weather or something. I felt like shit all day Monday, just worn the fuck out, and then Tuesday, I had a dream.
You're gonna get shot. Oh, sorry. Wrong. Never mind.
I'm not in Memphis.
True.
Um, no, I had a dream Monday night. I slept like a, uh
A dead baby.
sure, yeah. I was gonna say a cow, but I don't know why. Anyway, the, do you know who, I think her name's Sophie Turner,
It
the actress?
sounds familiar. Yeah.
So, like, every time, like, at work, we'll open up a new tab and it'll be, like, news stuff. She's, like it always shows her, and for some reason and she's gonna be, like, the new Laura Croft in Tomb Raider, like a Tomb Raider
Oh, yes,
series
yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes, yes,
I
yes.
had a dream that I was getting ready to go on a date with her. Isn't that weird? You probably don't think she's gonna I don't know. I don't know what you think about her.
She's pretty attractive gal.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's a
I
weird fucking dream. I woke up and I was
yeah, it
like,
is.
"God damn, that was awesome."
Like,
I didn't the dream it didn't happen. I was, like, getting ready, like, it's like one of those dreams where you can't find your shoes and shit like
oh
that.
yeah. And then you got your dick in your hand the whole time. You're like, I
Yeah,
have to put this away before I go out.
yeah,
And then they
but,
cancel because you've been sitting around with your dick in your hand the whole
I
time. You're
guess
like,
I got such good sleep that night, I felt like $1,000,000 the next day.
yeah, I woke up this morning, dude. My stomach was just gurgling, and I was like, motherfucker. And so far, I mean, I'm tired, but so far, it hasn't been awful. But I'm like, man, because my wife just had some kind of bug, and my mom had it, and I'm like, fuck, here we go. But I'm just tired of shit. But my stomach ended up cooperating all day. I'm like, if I start getting the fucking screaming axe handles, I'm gonna be pissed off. You know what that is, right?
You've told me, but I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
why
when
it's called that.
you don't wipe your dab because your fucking asshole so raw from
Oh,
pissing fucking straight water.
ooh, ouch. Yes, I do. There's nothing you can do but just
No,
cold water, I guess.
fucking aloe vera lotion, like
Yeah,
sunburn
yeah.
lotion on your ass. You
down
imagine just
all.
having that next to the toilet and you're like, dude, my asshole is on fire.
Oh, I hate that shit, man.
God damn.
So
Oh yeah,
anyway,
it's been a fucking crazy couple of weeks. Let me tell you something, dude. I hope to God that Missouri passes this bill that says you don't have to get your car inspected anymore.
I saw something about that, and then a guy at work the other day was saying something about it because I had just got it done for my daughter's car. It's just not that big of a deal. It's $12. Now, if there's something wrong with it,
So, not to brag, but my plates have been expired since November.
damn, dude, I fucking got my tags for my daughter's car, forgot to put them on. So Saturday was March 1st, and they expired that day. So I was like, fuck. I went to her work and put them on. That's how I don't like going
I
without that shit.
drove until February before I got pulled over, and I didn't get a ticket.
Nice.
So Friday, I stopped at a place on the way home because God forbid anybody in my town stays open and has somebody there that could inspect your car at 5 o'clock. Fuck that. Everybody leaves at 4. Like, God damn. That sounds amazing. So anyway, I stop at this place and I'm like, all right, there's no popping, there's no fucking grinding noises, none of that shit, right? My car's in great shape. Tires are getting worn, but I'm like, I'm good. Pull up there, walk inside, sit down. They're like, hey, could you come with us? I'm like, fuck. Got there and the guy's like, yeah, you got a worn spot here and this tire worn spot. And he's like, this back tire is really cupping. He's like, I can't pass it. Really? Really, motherfucker? Really? I'm like, fine.
Well, what do you should have said like, what if I introduced you to my friend Abraham Lincoln? Slip
And
him
he
a
put a
$5.
$2
He's like,
bill.
yeah,
And he's like,
that's
I got
definitely
50 more of those. I got 50 more of these or 49 more, but I
yeah,
don't carry around large bills, dude.
yeah.
So anyway, so they're like, oh, she's like, okay, you want me to get you a price on tires? I'm like, no, I'm good. She's like, well, if you come back within 20 business days, you get the new tires put on it. She's like, get the tires replaced. You'll be good. And I was like, that's it, right? That's all that's wrong with it. Yeah, it's just the tires. So fucking Saturday, I drove out of town, got tires put on it, came back through the day, and like, okay, you're good to go. And I'm like, you could have fucking done this Friday. And I could have just got the stickers today and put them on my fucking license plate. But nope. Dude, there's an establishment here in town. I won't name them. I took 3 different cars there. All 3 of them failed for like a ball joint or something. I'm like, this is becoming a theme. The first time I went there, I bought a truck from it was an old work truck that he used to use and he sold it to me. So I left the shop that day and drove over there so I get it inspected and get the plates on it and everything. And he's like, yeah, you got a ball joint going out. I'm like, fuck. So I called the owner. I was like, dude, did you sell me a truck with shitty front end parts? He's like, dude, there's no way. He goes, every time I have tires put on that thing, he goes, I always have him check everything, check the front end, check everything. He goes, I don't see it. So then I drove the next town over and had a little Ford dealership. They had an opening. Guy went in there, put the pry bar underneath. He's like, you're good. And I go, they told me there was a bad ball joint. He goes, there's nothing fucking wrong with your ball joint. And I'm like, oh, cool. So then I think my wife took 2 different vehicles there. They failed them both times. And I said, and then she took it there one time to have the oil changed. She got home one evening. She's like, hey, can you, and when there's better light out, can you look at my car? She's like, it's leaking oil. I was like, motherfucker. So she parked it at work. She managed the Subway here in town. So she parked behind the building. A friend of her family shows up. She's like, hey, can you go out there real quick and see if you can figure out where the oil's leaking from since you're here? Dude, the fucking oil filter was not tightened down.
When your
There's-
wife makes a 6-inch sandwich, is it like 2 inches? Because you tell her that
It's more like an inch. I've really got her fucking fooled, dude.
Sorry.
Well, that
Go
was back
ahead.
in the day. That was back in the day. She doesn't work there anymore. But yeah,
Oh,
the
gotcha.
oil filter was just spinning free on the threads. It wasn't tightened down. And I was like, I told her, I was like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I was like, but I am never going to those fucking people again. Ever.
No,
I'd rather
absolutely.
torch the place than, I guess they're still in business, but I'm like, everything's a money grab. Every time you go in there, there's something wrong. I get it. You're paying somebody to go through a car and you're making $12 and
Right.
you're paying that mechanic well more than that,
Right.
which, the guy that proposed the bill said, there's a, oh, God damn, if I quit going, there's there's way too many shops that have all their time taken up with these inspections when their guys can just be fixing the cars that are there to be fixed. And I'm like,
Right.
cool, I don't care what your reasoning is. Just like the only people that'll have to get inspections is like, you get those cars that they got like whatever, something on the title saying they've been in a wreck. Doesn't fuck with the frame, but somebody rebuilds it and repaints it and sells it. Those have to be inspected by the highway patrol, or if the highway patrol states that a car needs to be inspected. Other than that, it's all gone. And I'm like, please get that done, because
Yeah.
I'm sick and freaking tired of going in. Like, dude, I guess another guy got his truck inspected while we were waiting for mine to come out. And he must have got his done right before. They listed off like, she's like, okay, both of your outer ball joint or lower ball joints are bad. This one arm is bad. He's like, basically your front tires are like shimmying on the front. And he's like, well, I guess that gives me a place to start fixing stuff. And I'm like you have to be all over the road, like steering like this, and your
Oh
shit's just
yeah.
like, you ever seen
I
those? You ever seen those freaking cars that are so out of whack that it look like they're going down the
oh
lane at
yeah.
an angle?
Yeah. It's
What the fuck
hilarious.
is that? Is that a bad frame? Is that like a bent frame or some shit? Or what is that?
I
Where they
don't
look like they're
know.
walking,
Yeah.
like they're slowly drifting down the fucking highway, and you're like,
Yeah.
what
They're just
the
really
fuck
good
is
at
that?
drifting.
They're like, I watched Fast and Furious way too many
Yeah,
times.
Tokyo Drift. What's that song? That movie came out when I was in college, and that fucking song was everywhere. That the Japanese girls. Tokyo. It's something like that. It's so annoying.
That's a good impression. I've never heard that song, but that's a good impression.
But yeah, when I take mine in to get inspected, I'm like, can I get an oil change, alignment check, tire rotation, and inspection? I think it makes it worth their while. They're like, fuck yeah, like
Ah,
we'll get some,
yeah.
at least get some money out of this.
Hey, can you
You know
paint
what I mean?
tread on my tires so I can
Yeah,
get the fucking stickers? Like
yeah.
paint, like yeah,
P-
just take
paint the
Play-Doh,
paint the wires, the silver wires.
black. Some guys in there, they just go back in there, just black cans of paint everywhere, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, they do this a lot. Yeah, I used to have another guy I could go to. Now he would look at it, but he wouldn't fine tooth comb it. Like, and
Right.
I mean, I would be honest with him. He'd be like, dude, is there anything? I'm like, there's nothing wrong. All front end's good. Brakes, I know the brakes are good, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, all right. And he'd go and kind of look at it and go, all right. And he stopped doing it. And I was like, fuck. Because I thought I could just go to him anytime, even after hours, and be like, he's like, yeah, I'll take a look at it. And now he's not doing it anymore. And it totally sunk me. So
I used to go with my dad when he would get his truck inspected, and we'd pull up there. He'd walk inside, and they'd be, "Oh, hey, we'll be in there in a second," And guy would come back over there and like, "All right, well, it's your truck, right?" He'd go get the VIN and write it down, blah blah blah, and fucking just hand it to him. Dad would pay him. Like, "All right, have a good one." And one time, I remember my dad was like, "He never even fucking went out there, did he?" I was like, "No." He's like, "All right." But now, I mean, I know I used to work with a guy who had worked at a shop where they would do that, and it was like if you passed an inspection and they could prove that you passed something that shouldn't have and it caused like an accident, you could get in deep shit.
yeah.
So he was like, it's not even worth it. But
Well, and
I don't know.
the fact you just have randos coming in, to just spot check you, right? And you're like, and then you just slip through it and they're like busted, and then they pull your license for so long and you get it back.
Oh yeah.
That happened to another guy. He got his taken away like twice. I think he was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm done." Because
Yeah.
I mean, no, I mean, if it's sitting there and they put it up on the rack and he touches a tire and it's like, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't pass this shit."
Right.
But if you can see everything squared up and there's obvious, getting up in there and look and not seeing like boots torn and fucking grease everywhere, he's gonna be like, "I think you're good." I don't know. I have enough bullshit going on that why do I need to take my fucking car in there and just cross my fingers that it passes because I don't abuse my vehicle. I take good care of it. I don't run the dog shit out of it or anything, but it's like, do I have to? It's just another fucking hoop for me. I mean, yeah, it's only $12. But then again, I went and dropped $372 on tires just so I could turn around and go back there today. And he go, okay. I, I, I knew the tires were going to have to be replaced. They were starting to get noisy, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and drive for another 6 months on these tires. I knew it was coming. I just thought if I get through this, get the stickers on it, and here in a week or two, I'll just drive it to where I normally go and get tires put on it. And nope. They just sped that process up. And I'm like, now I just want to kick you in a dick hole. But apparently the shop that I went to is very reputable, like very highly rated as far as like getting, like if you take something there to get it fixed, they're honest with you, but they get it done super fast to get your car back to you. They don't like, it's not sitting there for like a month or weeks. Like once they get the parts in there, they get it done and it's back out the door. So apparently that's why I went there. Cause I'm like, oh, well, they're not, at least I know they won't bullshit me. And then they nitpick me on tires. And I'm like, I'm going to drop you a couple stars if I rate you just for being fucking like, we can't find anything.
I saw a video the other day, and this lady was like filming this guy who she was at the shop or whatever, and this guy came over and was like the title was of the video was like this shop always tries to screw me, and the guy was like, are you sure you don't want to change the oil filter? Like it's you just want to, nope, use the old one, don't charge me for. So she uses the same oil filter every time they change the oil, and you could tell the guy was just like, I don't know how to explain to this woman that you have like the filter's done, it can only do so much. So she uses the same filter over.
I've I've heard not a whole lot, but I've heard a few mechanics say their understanding was depending on the type of oil, you could leave the oil in there and change the filter and run it another 3,000 without hurting anything, as long as you keep the shit filtered
Right.
out of it. And I'm like, I don't take the chance. Like if I'm in there, just change the oil in the goddamn filter.
Yeah. Like what? How
Do it
much
all.
is it?
I always go to Valvoline Care Express and in Washington. I always make a trip up there because I literally sit in my car where they're in a pit underneath it and just doing everything, right?
Hmm.
Generally 10 minutes, I'm right back out the damn building. I pay a little more, but it's for the convenience. And I'm like, cool. I get the synthetic oil that I want in there, run in there. And they always send me fucking coupons for like $10, $15 off of fucking any service there. So I end up saving money anytime I go in there anyway.
That's
Or they're
cool.
jacking up the price to give me the coupon. That's highly possible too. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there for hours. I don't have to drop my car if I come pick it back up. I'm literally sitting inside my car and they're doing all their shit. And I'm like, cool. And I fucking drive away.
Is that all they do?
They can do like transmission flushes.
So just like basic maintenance.
Yeah. They don't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, they try to sell you a fucking air filter or something. I'm like, I'll get it myself because your shit's higher than what I pay for it.
Yeah.
I think I've had to replace an air filter one time because it was pretty freaking dirty. And I was like, yeah, go ahead and swap it out. But that was when I was running a car that was just using normal oil and not full synthetic. You get these fucking German engines and they want you to use 0 weight 20 oil, like thin ass synthetic. So you pay for that shit when you go get oil, you're going to get fucking hammered. But
Oh well.
yeah, it's just funny though, because if you look at the German cars, it's funny, depending on where you live, is the weight of oil they tell you to put in. Like it might be 0.20 in one region. If you live in a colder region, they'll tell you to put like 5.20 in it or some shit. They adjust the oil based on where you live, and I'm like, fuck, I go from 110 to 10 below. Like, what am I supposed to do? Have two tanks and then switch them off for the time of year? Like, oh, I gotta switch it to thinner shit. Oh, shut that one off. It's cold.
In Canada, they use maple syrup.
They probably do, and all their fucking car parts are made out of Canadian
leaves.
bacon, which is goddamn ham. You fucking
Yeah, and
retarded
beaver
fuck.
tails and socialism.
Maple leaves and shit.
Yeah. I already
God.
said that, but whatever.
You said maple syrup. I
I
said
said maple leaves.
Did you? Okay,
I'm
fuck
pretty
off.
sure.
I
Let's
didn't
go
hear it.
back.
My bad.
Rewind the tape. Oh, we don't have a producer. Slow it
Maple
down.
syrup. Ha!
Oh, fuck. Whatever. I might have. I'm pretty lit right now.
You're pretty lit right now?
No, but I do have to do something.
I have to say, dude.
Did I forget to mute my mic? God damn, that's embarrassing.
2 nights in a row, I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just laying there. I'm like, oof. And it's like, and then I go right back to sleep. My belly's like, hey, dude, you need to crop dust the room. And I was, and I wake up and fart and I go back to sleep, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me, dude? Why? Why is it happening at night? I tell you what, dude, when I was in the department that you're in, it never failed. On the days where I had the absolute most horrific gas, like paint peeling off the walls gas.
Is that why all the paint's falling off from the ceiling?
It could be. I'd rip one off, and then one of the fucking material handlers would come over to me and ask me about something. I mean, 30 seconds after I rip it off, and I'd see him start, I'm like, don't come in here. And they're like, hey, John. I'm like, they're going to think I shit my pants. They're going to think I shit my pants. It's fucking horrifying.
One day I walked over to a guy, and I was like, hey, Ned, I'll use a fake name. It's like, hey, Ned. And he turns around and he kind of looks at me weird. And I go, hey, did you fucking shit? And he goes, yes. It's like, God, that's embarrassing. I'm like, don't be embarrassed. I was just, the fan was blowing. It was on the other side of him blowing towards me. And I was just like, woo. Right. He was like literally right before you said my name. I fucking let her go.
You scared the fart out of me.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, don't come up on me like that. Yeah, that's, I hate. Now, I was walking past a bunch of cubicles a week or two ago. Dude, it was bad. As I was walking past their desks, I let off a silent one. And as it came out, it burned. I'm like, that one's going to be bad. And I was immediately down the steps and out in the main hallway. And I'm like, somebody sitting right on the other side of that cubicle wall is going to be like, Jesus Christ. Because I caught just a slight whiff of it, and I'm like, ooh. And I speed walked down the stairs and out, and I'm like, someone up there right now is cursing. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. And I wanted to pass by later and go, that was me, because they wouldn't be able to see me.
How'd you like that fart?
I fought it, guys.
You're supposed to say, God damn it. What did they used to say? Oh, yay pudding. On Opie and Anthony, they'd go, yay pudding if they farted. And it's like, oh man. I love that shit.
I should do that. I just go, yay pudding, and somebody goes. So there, just because it's talking about doing shit at work. The specialists there's a chance they're going to be moving their desks into another room. And then the little office space they are using now is going to be repurposed for something else. But they were talking about it the other morning. I think it was Friday morning. And my lead guy's like, yeah, I don't know what we do. Blah, blah, blah. And I go, I think it'd be funny if we took all the Hispanic techs and put them in this room. I said, but then turn around and make the walls look like a shipping container. And he goes, how about, I love how worked up he gets. He goes, how about we don't do any of the shit you just said? Now, one of my coworkers who is Hispanic was laughing his ass off at what I said. So because I'm like, I don't mean it. But my lead man's like, how about we don't do any of the shit you just said? And the other specialist is like maybe you shouldn't say that out loud. I'm like, dude, no one in this room is gonna take offense to that.
Right.
Like, he's over there, he's Hispanic, he thinks it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I
W-
sometimes I would go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go
Sometimes
ahead.
you were gonna what? I was gonna say I had a story similar because one day a couple of guys were in the office, one white guy, one Hispanic guy, and it was like, we're gonna put all the Hispanic people on the back wall on those machines and then build a wall between you and the white people. And the Hispanic guy was like, he's like, you're probably gonna make us build the wall too, aren't you? He was, they have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
They can take it.
As long as you don't call a certain somebody on them, everything's cool.
Yeah, solid water.
Water in a different state of matter.
I was talking
Jesus
to
Christ.
I was talking to the weekend safety person, and I was like, maybe I think we should do away with these. Pointing at the water fountain that has the solid water dispenser, and she was like, "Why?" I was just like, "It's offensive. It's very offensive."
It dispenses ice.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably shouldn't say this, but can you imagine just rigging one of them as they come out? Like, you just fill it full of fake ones, and it comes out with little blue vests that say ice on it. It's just dropping in the fucking container.
Dude. Or just put a freaking an ice logo on the machine
and put dispenser next to it. Oh, goddamn. I really wish that I knew somebody that was good with like videography, because I would love to do that. Like, make a fake diversity video, but it's just Hispanics in a room, or it could be Chinese people in a room, but the room looks like a fucking shipping container, or they're like, why are they in there? Like, they're fucking used to it. Took them months to get here. I mean, this just reminds them of home. Just fucking, we're being diverse.
Right.
I'm trying to make them feel included, so I made them an office out of a shipping container. Fuck off, man. Why are you making it weird and racist? I would just love to make like little skits like that. Huh?
A floating door. Remember when the Cubans would come over on doors?
Yeah.
Alien.
All the people in Titanic are like, fucking, they had it right.
Yeah.
You could have he could have fit, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. Fat horse.
There's multiple of them getting here on a fucking door. Shark infested waters. You won't fit. Bitch. I never watched the movie. I don't know. So
I saw it for the first time like maybe 2 years ago. My daughter was like, "Can we watch it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've never seen it. Let's watch it." Of course I was just joking through the whole thing. It's very, very cheesy. Like extremely.
But it got there's many accolades and awards and blah 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 blah.
Did it win a lot of awards? I knew that it like
I think it
I
did.
remember when it came out, it was like people would go back and watch it like 3 or 4 times. It made like the most money up until like, I don't know, Avatar. I'm sure surely there's something beat it before that, but we were watching it. Huh?
14 Oscar nominations and 11 wins. 11 for that movie.
That's right. I remember the director, James Cameron, when he accepted his little statue thing. it was so cringy because at the end he goes, "I'm the king of the world," and it was like, ooh, that was whack. But there was a
So
part in the movie where I was watching it with my daughter, and the guy who I think it was the guy who like designed the ship was on the actual Titanic or something like that. And she comes walking by and they were talking or whatever, and then he goes, "That's it. I've got it." And then I go, "We can use your tits as flotation devices." Everybody grab these bazoongas. My daughters thought that was funny.
so 3 films have won 11 Academy Awards.
Okay, let me guess. All right, well,
Ben-Hur 1959,
and
Titanic.
okay, and I'm gonna say it. Forrest Gump.
No.
No, but let me guess.
Yeah, I'll let you have a few
11.
shots at this.
Citizen Kane,
Nope.
Gone with the Wind.
Nope.
Is it newer or older?
Newer.
Newish.
Newish.
Avatar.
I'll just narrow it down within the last 25 years.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can't even think of any good movies that want to. Fuck. Between 2000 and 2010.
Yeah, you can narrow it down to that. I'll even
Okay.
narrow it down farther, 2000 to 2005.
Holy shit! What came out then? Lord of the Rings.
Return of the King.
Oh, okay.
11 got 11. So there's 3 that have won 11 Academy Awards. Ben-Hur, Titanic, and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So which is what person has 26 Oscars?
Tom
Oh,
Hanks.
Walt Disney.
Oh,
Okay. Wow. Who got the Oscar 36 times? Oh, Walt Disney again. Jesus Christ. There were some others. Which actress lost Oscar 18 times?
Sally Field.
Guess
Oh,
again.
Jesus. She's still alive.
Pretty sure she is. She's an
But
older
old.
actress. She's an older actress. She's very well known.
Lost 18 times.
While Blank has been nominated a record number of times at the Oscars, she's only won 3 times with bids 2, 4, and 17. That's record. Remember, she had to endure a staggering amount of losses at the Academy Awards. Surely she was deserving of at least one other win from among these. I mean, she's a very, very well-known actress.
Okay. I can't think of her name. She was in The Deer Hunter, and she was in can't even think of Meryl Streep. Is that it?
There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
That was total guess.
Who's the only person to win 3 Oscars? Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. I could
3
have got
Best
that.
Actor awards. Frances McDormand has 3 Best Actress. Streep 2 for Best Actress and 1 Best Supporting, and Jack Nicholson 2 Best Actor awards and 1 Best Supporting Actor award. Ingrid Bergman.
Tom Hanks
Huh?
has 2
Yeah,
Best Actor. Philadelphia and
least known person on Epstein Island.
least known.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we can put least liked on Epstein Island maybe, because he was always playing with toys. Anyway, yeah. All right.
that shit's
Forget
a
I said
joke
that.
anymore. All those. What are the BAFTA awards?
That's like the British.
Okay. Did you see the clip where there was like, I guess there was a guy with Tourette's who made a movie and he was there. Did you see it?
I heard about, like, they're all up in arms because he
Yes.
said something
He had a
offensive.
tick. He had a outburst or whatever you call it from his Tourette's. It's so fucking.
It's a racial slur apparently too.
Yes, it was.
Jesus, what did did he say what I think he said?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he said the
He said
big
the N
word.
word?
Yeah, dude. And I can't remember. I don't know actors anymore. I think I recognized one of them's name, but they were both
John
African
Davidson,
American
whose life
gentlemen.
story inspired film I Swear, shouted the N word as Sinners star Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. Hold on, let me share the screen. Oh, there's no audio needed. It's fucking.
No, play the audio.
I don't have the audio.
Who is that? It's on YouTube. Who is that
Okay.
guy?
You don't
What is
recognize
he
that
on?
dude?
The guy on the right. Who is that? The guy with the taller guy. God, he looks
Uh,
familiar as shit. I know you said his name, but I've never heard of that name.
Delroy Lindo. Let's
Right.
see. Let me look.
Oh,
that
never
up.
mind. I was thinking of somebody else. He looks a little bit like Ving Rhames.
Okay, let me stop my sharing for a minute. Go to the U. Actually, I won't have to do that. So it was John Davidson. Okay, here we go. Oh God, should we even? Are we
Yeah.
allowed to play this?
Sure. It's just a word.
Babs Tourette's came right up in the thing, but now we have to. I don't know if it's actually going to play. Okay, so maybe this one will. All right, let me. I can't believe we're fucking doing this. Actually, I can. All right, let me share this, and then I'll have to go over and pick the actual video.
Uncensored outburst.
Good evening. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Whew.
That's
Shots
like
fired.
that's like something you would see in like a funny movie, like
It's like something it's on.
comedy.
It's Always Sunny.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly what it sounds like. Something off it. Holy smokes. He's got Tourette's.
Yeah, what did you expect, dum?
It does beg the question, though, right? Like,
Oh,
is that like it? Has he had that one in the chamber for a while? He's like, dude, I got the perfect excuse.
there's got to be
I have
something that
Tourette's.
there's got to be something that does something trigger it? Like, you know what I mean?
See,
Like if he saw a
black dudes on the stage.
if he saw a tractor, would he be like John Deere? You know what I mean?
Imagine they're like, so what triggered that? Like, saw two black guys on stage,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, hey, say you have Tourette's.
Did he say bitch afterward? That's what
I
it
don't know
sounded
what he
like.
said, but that would have been an even funnier like addition to the whole thing. Holy shit, dude! That's those Brits. You know how they are.
Oh, is he British? I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Were they? I guess are they all British? That would make sense. Dumbass.
Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch said the
Kemi
BBC
Gibbler?
had made a horrible mistake by not editing out at the time, adding, I think an apology is important. They need to explain why it wasn't bleeped out.
Or fucking get over it. What is the apology gonna do?
It would have been
Like,
different if you would have ran up on stage all awkward and weird and pointed at them
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then said it. They'd have been like, that's not Tourette's. That's fucking racism.
Yeah. You remember
That's racism, bro.
Remember when Cartman had Tourette's or pretended he had Tourette's? I fucking love that shit.
Dude, okay. So if you could have come up with a crazy, I don't remember if we've done this before, but come up with a crazy ass 3 diseases or some known disability that you could put all into one. Like it would be the worst. Like mine is the one I always comes to mind is Tourette's, narcolepsy, and Alzheimer's. So like you go into IKEA, you try to bed, you fall asleep, you wake up, you don't know where the hell you're at, and you're just like, you sit up and you just scream like raccoon pussy fart or something. And people are
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, so I mean, I'm just thinking like, what would your 3 weird like what the fuck? What's the proper word here? Like
Disability.
disabilities or some weird syndrome thing that you could smash together that would just be awful to deal with as a human being.
Okay. So
Oh, this is gonna be good.
IBS,
Oh,
and lactose intolerance, and an ice cream addiction. So you're just eating ice cream all the time
and you're like,
and just shitting lava everywhere, just spraying.
you're just spraying ice cream directly. It just like comes and it goes right back out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, it's like a soft serve fucking at McDonald's. Remember that scene?
Oh, what?
Remember that scene in Me, Myself, and Irene, where he goes and takes a shit on the neighbor's yard? He gets the paper and he's like, and then all of a sudden they just cut to the soft serve ice cream coming out. That was hilarious.
Can you imagine that dude like doing it? He just gets to a point where he's a painter, and so like he'll eat like Neapolitan and shit, and he'll just put a big canvas behind him and just point his ass
Yeah,
at it.
it's artwork.
And he'll just call it literally shart.
Yeah.
Shart. What do you got there? Shart. God, what does that smell like? Shart. It's like I shit on a canvas and I sell it to people. God damn, that's fucking hilarious.
Speaking of Jim Carrey, because I mentioned Me, Myself, and Irene. Did you see that clip of him at that some award thing in Paris or something in Paris and you didn't hear about that?
I saw a little headline, but I didn't read it because I was like, I just didn't give a shit. But go ahead. What's it about?
And I know it's not interesting, but anyway, he looks fucking weird. His eye color's different. His face is all weird looking. And apparently I just heard about this. Some guy finally came out and said, yeah, that was me in a mask. He's like some guy who's a professional mask maker. Like did a social experiment.
Huh.
I don't know if any of it's true, but
well, see, it says here in this headline from Yahoo, which they're a very reputable source. It's the Césars, whatever that is. I guess it's so apparently Carrie's longtime publicist Marley Leslie stepped in and shut down noise. She told outlets directly Jim Carrey attended the César Awards where he accepted the honorary César Award. So I guess that I don't know. I think I saw one picture of him and I was like, okay, whatever.
yeah. That's how I saw it. I saw the same thing. It was just a picture. And I was like, ooh, he doesn't look very good. But he's getting old. Maybe he had some work done, blah, blah, blah. But then guy at work was like, no, you should watch the video. It's fucking weird. Like, doesn't even sound like him. His eye color's different, all this shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, he must,
I wish Jim Carrey would actually come out and say that wasn't me, but I don't know.
Yeah, just to throw people off.
Yeah.
Like,
or maybe he's he's thinking like, that is kind of fucking funny. I'll just go with it.
Yeah, just leave it and just watch everybody try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Become relevant again for a little while.
Right.
I mean, like sometimes that's all this shit is, right? It's just a way to get your name back out in the spotlight and just be like, oh, he's fucking acting weird again. Like, oh, that's Jim Carrey. And just go on.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was on the set of that Man in the Moon where he
so douchey.
Where he was just in character
all the time. Dude, I'd lose my shit. I'd be like, you're not fucking Andy Kaufman. Stop.
Yeah.
If you could buy a mask of a celebrity and go around acting like it, who would it be?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. No, you get shot.
I'd probably get invited to the most awesome parties ever. I'd get blown into a utopia by all the freak jobs running around here that like him but don't want to admit they like him. No, if any celebrity, a mask of any celebrity. Boy, that's a good question. Huh. I can't come up with one off the top of my head where I'd be like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I don't want to be a celebrity. I would not want that attention.
I'd like to have like a realistic mask of like Gary Oldman because he's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And I would just, walk around and just fuck with people with that mask on, like looking just like him. Of course, he's got a British accent, so that would fuck me a little bit, but it'd still be pretty fun.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I like Gary Oldman. So yeah, you give me a Gary Oldman mask, just walk around, people are like, "Oh my god, is that Gary Oldman?" Like,
I
no,
don't even
motherfucker, it's not.
I don't even know any famous people hardly anymore. Like the younger people.
Yeah. They're all douchey and weird. They're
And they're
woke,
famous for weird
white and weird,
reasons.
or woke black and weird, or woke Latino
Yeah.
and weird.
I was watching a movie today, and it had I can't remember the guy's name, but did you ever watch The Walking Dead?
Yeah, a very brief time, yeah.
Do you know the guy who had the baseball bat wrapped in like barbed wire?
Barbed wire, yeah, I know who that is.
He was in it, and then there's another guy named Jack. Was it Jack? I think it was Jack Quaid, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if this is like
Any relation to like Randy
I was
Quaid?
like Randy or Dennis, and it's Dennis Quaid's son, Dennis
Oh.
Quaid and Meg Ryan's son. But I was like, I looked at his like IMDb or whatever, and he's been in a lot of stuff. And I was like, I've never heard of this guy. So it's kind of weird how
He looks fucking gay.
he doesn't look like Dennis Quaid at all.
No. Apparently, Dennis Quaid is like one of the super nice guys.
Yeah, that's
Out
good.
there.
He's also he's kind of conservative, isn't he? He
A
was
little
on
more.
more to the right than most Hollywood weirdos, but he was
I
on
know
Rogan.
he did that fake video where he's having a meltdown at like a publicist or something, and everybody thought it was real and turned out it was a joke because he was pretending to be like some of the other, like entitled actors out there.
I
There's
kind
a
of
video-
remember that,
He was just having a meltdown, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, Randy Quaid's a real jerk,"
Dennis.
or Dennis Quaid. And it turns
Randy
out
Quaid actually did go crazy.
he's not at
Yeah.
all like him. And oh god damn it, the guy from Tombstone and
Kurt Russell.
yes, apparently he's also like super cool, like all generally all the time. He's much more level-headed, not insane, I guess
Yeah.
you'd say. But
Yeah. Me and my guitar teacher were talking the other day about well, we were talking about the Eagles because I was learning a Eagles song,
oh god,
and we were talking about the band members and stuff, and I was like, apparently, well, he brought up that like Don Felder kind of and the rest of the band, like Glenn Frey and Don Henley, they had a big falling out, and they won't even when they were still alive didn't talk or whatever. And I was like, yeah. So I've always heard that they were mega douches. And also I asked him, I was like, do you know what the song Dirty Laundry is about? And he's like, I said, apparently Don Henley had, knew like a madam or whatever, like for an escort service or whatever you call it.
yeah,
Or,
escort
to get-
service, yeah.
And he got 2 girls to come over to his hotel or whatever, and they turned out to be like 15 and 16, like really young. And I mean, I think he knew it. Like, he didn't give a shit. And doing a bunch of drugs. He was giving them drugs. He was doing like weird things to them, like sexual, but like abusive, like, you know what I mean? And one of them one of them overdosed and might have died. I can't remember the story, but like they covered it up, and it just stayed under wraps for like a year, and then finally somehow it got out. And so then he wrote that song like, oh yeah, they just want to air my dirty laundry. It's like, you
Weird fuck.
pretty much raped two underage girls, drugged them and raped them. You pulled a Cosby on them, and now you're mad at them saying like, "Oh, so fuck you."
Yeah, he drugged him and tongue punched their fart box while they were asleep. And they woke up and they're like, why is my bottle wet?
Yeah,
And he's like, I don't know. I don't know, guys.
yeah, bring that up from the Me Too.
Yeah, the pound me too.
Yeah,
It is, because everybody's thought about what it would be like to win, like, even if it's just a few $100 million, like, oh man, I pay off all my bills, and just like not work the rest of my life. But it just seems like you get a bunch of money and you get bored and you're like, I got to do weird shit now. You're like, you don't have to. You're like, well, no, I'm really fucking bored.
I was just listening to somebody the other day talk about this, about why the fuck all like these Epstein people are. Oh, I think it was Adam Carolla. And yeah, it was like he said, Richard Gere, he's banging Cindy Crawford. And, most just regular guys would kill to bang Cindy Crawford. Richard Gere's, he's tired of it. So what's he do? Sticks the gerbil up his ass. You got to find something else to,
Which is a complete made up story.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is insane.
I know. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows that story. But
yeah,
like the Rod Stewart story.
Apparently that dude did do some weird. He was a real fan.
Oh, I'm sure, but
like he was a fan of coke for sure.
Well, yeah, but the story that was apparently somebody got so pissed off they spread the rumor that he had to get his stomach pumped because he ingested so much
semen.
Yes.
Dude, let's talk about this for just a second.
Let's not.
How bad do you have to piss someone off to get
a
story like that? You know what I mean?
Oh, I've been that pissed off.
Did you really?
Oh yeah,
I'd do it. You were like, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
There's a guy that I would literally say his name on here, which nobody watches, but yeah, I wouldn't feel bad.
What's his name start with? What's the first letter?
You don't know him.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But
oh man,
yeah, no, he doesn't. He's not associated with where we work, thank God. But yeah, stuff like I've been that mad, and like still hold a grudge about something that happened 20 fucking some years ago. There's one. What?
I'm just picturing you like, what are you doing today, Eric? Oh, I'm gonna make up some shit.
So that's what I would do if I had all the money in the world. Just revenge. It'd be like My Name is Earl. Yeah, it'd be like My Name is Earl, except like the opposite. Remember that show where he went around and apologized to everyone?
I never
He won like a bunch of money in the lottery and then ran out in the street and got hit by a car. So he was like, that's karma. So I need to go get everything straightened out. So the whole show was just about, him remembering that he did something shitty to somebody and then like finding them and trying to make it up to him.
Jesus Christ.
So my show would be finding those people and just fucking with them.
I can definitely. Yeah, I could see you doing that.
I wish we could do have a company like the movie Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald. Remember that?
I never saw that one.
They started a company where they were a revenge for hire. Like somebody screwed you, they would go like pull a prank on them, like fuck with them. And
that sounds amazing.
I know. And so that'd be fun too. Like, yeah, I'll do it for 500. And you go, I don't know, fucking put like a dead animal carcass up in their skid plate.
So it
I
gets
did
nice and
that.
hot go down the road.
I did that to my high school basketball coach. And if he's watching this, now he knows who did it. He's probably not even alive anymore, hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah, I killed a rabbit and stuck it underneath a skid plate, or on top of the skid plate, between the skid plate and the motor, whatever, on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. And he was telling one of my friends about it. Like, God damn, like Monday morning, he walks into his garage and is like, I walked in the garage and fuck, it stunk so bad. Didn't say fuck, but, and he said he looked everywhere and he found it. And he was like, there was a dead rabbit on my skid plate. I don't know how the hell it got up in there. And my buddy was laughing about it too. He was telling me about it. He was like, dude, I couldn't fucking hold it together because I knew who did it. He's like, I know how it got up under there. There's one basketball game. I went up for like a rebound or something, came down wrong and twisted my ankle. And I guess I made a face with, and I was like, ooh, and that's old cocksucker was laughing his ass off. Like the face. I'm like, I'm sitting over here. I'm like, I might have broken my fucking ankle and you're laughing. Yeah. So yeah, revenge. I should have.
God
He wasn't there when I graduated. He had left before my senior year. Or I would have told him like that was me for laughing at me.
Big fat piece of shit.
Me and another guy were literally we're talking about hiring a farmer to just dump a bunch of manure in his truck. And we're like, that might be illegal. We're not going to do that.
We might get in trouble for that one, guys. It could be bad. It could be very bad. Yeah, like I said, I think I might have told this one too, where one of my friends, I went to his house one day, and I don't remember if it's the house next door or 2 houses up from him. The cops were there, and I was like, hey, the cops are right up the street. And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay, like what's going on? He's like, fucking bitch. And I'm like, you want to fucking elaborate a little bit there? And he's like, she pissed me off. So it was cold that night, like cold. They took Cairo corn syrup, poured it on her windshield, and then commenced to smearing chunky peanut butter all over it. So it froze solid. So she had to have her windshield replaced because there was no getting that fucking corn syrup and peanut butter off without just like leaving residue. And I go, pissed off the bed. He goes, yeah, fuck her. And I was like, okay. Duly noted. Jesus.
That is fucking awesome. I don't even know what I never would have thought about. I didn't know corn syrup did that or anything.
It was like, it was probably got like down to like 10 degrees that night.
Yeah.
So it just froze fucking solid. And then mixed with crunchy peanut butter, so the peanuts, and then it just glazed her whole windshield with it.
That's genius.
Yeah, he was pretty proud of it. I was like, I don't think I would tell anybody else that I did that. Just saying. You might leave that out of the conversation from now on. But he's like, yeah, fuck that bitch. She pissed me off. I'm like, clearly. Because generally, if you like someone, you don't do that to them.
Right.
Clearly, you were slightly
You
upset.
You don't like what I did to your car. It's a gift.
Dude, look at it. It's like a work of art.
Yeah. It's like the shark. It's like the shark, the guy who shits paintings. I did it for you. It's chunky.
You don't appreciate my fucking hard work, do you, piece of shit? You're like, no, I fucking don't. You crazy bastard. Yeah, I was like, damn, dude. That is bananas.
I love a good revenge story. I love it. So much. Do you not like revenge?
I plan them out in my head all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah, and they're great.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty good.
Oh yeah,
the things helps. I think about, I'm like, yeah. I could.
It's like that's an option.
I could really. It's sometimes it's not even revenge. It's just pushing them down a flight of fucking stairs. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna come up with this masterful scheme and then like your head will explode from trying to figure out who did what. No, it's just like blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
down the fucking
yeah,
flight of stairs, and I go, oh, look what
yeah.
I did. I walk
I get
away.
that too. But yeah, really fucking with somebody who just fucks you over so bad.
Oh yeah, there's been a couple coworkers that I'm like, if I could set you up to get you fired and get away with it, knowing that no one would ever know that I did it, I'd probably fucking do it because you're pissing me off. But I just haven't got there yet to that
I like
place.
I like Norm Macdonald's joke. He says I used to think that revenge was a dish served best cold, and then I found out it's getting back at somebody. Fucking hilarious.
It's too bad. Like you don't have a lot of comics like him around anymore.
I know.
The masters of just manipulating the language or just drawing out a goddamn joke for 4 minutes and it turning out being one of the most hilarious things you've ever heard in your
Did I
life.
tell you about the joke he told on Howard Stern? It was a Dirty Johnny joke.
I don't remember if you did or
fucking way
not.
too long to watch it on here, but it's fucking hilarious. And it's just big build up, and then like the punchline is just it's not brilliant. It's just fucking hilarious. It's just like a throwaway thing, but it hits so fucking good. It's so fucking funny. So yeah, look that up sometime. The Howard Stern, Norm Macdonald, Dirty Johnny joke. My daughter, the other day, I just thought of this. I had a couple. I don't know. I took some bullets out of my gun or something and set them on the side table by my chair, and for whatever reason, and she was like getting ready to go to work or something, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the store get something to eat, but I'm hungry, but I don't know what to fucking eat." And she goes, "Eat one of these bullets," and I was like, "Damn." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Eat a
"That was a
bullet?"
good
She goes, "I didn't mean it like that." Like
You're
she didn't even think about it, but it fucking cracked me up.
You're like, "Are you sure about that?"
Yeah,
Because
go
I
eat a
feel like you're full of shit, and I
She
think you
might have
want me
meant
to
it.
kill myself.
She probably meant it.
But hey, that's a good one.
I had just showed her where to find my life insurance policy, like if something happened. So I'm like, damn. Then my brake lines were cut on my truck. I had to get that fixed. I don't know what the hell's going
I
on.
was all over the fucking road.
That's a bad luck day.
This fucking goddamn girl psychopath. What the
It's like
fuck?
Ghost Dad. I just kept almost dying. Remember that movie? Bill Cosby?
Yes. I
It's so stupid.
slightly remember that movie. It's been
I'm a
so long.
ghost. No, it's me. It's Bill Cosby. I'm dead. I'm not raping you. You're seeing a ghost.
I gave you the ghost sauce, and look at you go.
What was
Oh,
the move, the ghost, where you would be doing a girl doggy fashion, and then your friend would come in and like take over, and she didn't notice, and then you walk outside the window and go, way back. It's called the ghost or the Houdini. I think it's the Houdini or something like that.
God.
Where she like point her towards the window and she looks up and you're just like, oh my God, who's fucking me?
Then it turns into the rodeo, so you can see if you can stay on 8 seconds afterwards.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, dude. That's so fucked up. It's funny, but it's fucked up. I
You
can
do it. You do a snow plow where you grab her arms, you grab her wrists and pull them back. So she's
What was the one I heard the other day? They called it the vacuum. It's like you do them from behind, but then as you're fucking them, you walk them around the room and then they pick shit up off the floor. Yeah,
Put
good
their
stuff.
hands and knees on in like roller skates or something.
And just sit there, go,
Yeah.
and you could use the momentum to just pull back into
Yeah.
you. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. It's wrong, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bag.
Spice it up every now and then. You got anything else?
I don't.
All right.
All right, we'll end it there. Pink socks.
Pink sock. Epstein did it.